My name is Karen Robertson. I own this fun store called Decades of Denim.
I think that when I'm high, I'm over you.
I call it a concept store. I've always been in the wholesale business, and this is my first shot at retail. And I wanted to do something that would never go out of style, that could attract people of all ages, and men and women, and make a fun experience for everyone while shopping. So I majored in fashion merchandising and in fabrics and all that in college. I just went for 2 years in Boston, and I didn't go into that business at all.
Dang.
I was in home decor.
Dang.
And so now I am having the time of my life because I love designing clothes.
My name's Lauren Dalton. I'm kind of Karen's right-hand woman. I met Karen back in June of 2017. I was fundraising with the Painted Rocks that's associated with Tallahassee Rocks. And Karen and Alvis came to the event. At the time, I had just left the job, and she was looking for an assistant. And so I said, sure. And so I started working with Karen on her projects and in her studio. So one day she says, hey, Lauren, check out this denim jacket. And I was like, oh, that's pretty nice. And she's like, you know, I think we should start doing stuff to, you know, clothing. And well, the next time I came to her house, there was more jackets and more ideas and more things in the studio. And so what happened was, as we started to grow out of her house and her studio space, she came up with this idea of opening this denim store.
Why I got into denim was that I found it was so versatile, and it will always be in style. And what's old is new, and what's new is old.
And the funny fact about this is that, to my knowledge, or what she tells me, is she had never worn denim before this. And now if you look around the store, I don't think we could carry any more denim that's already in here. Literally, if there's something you want that's made out of denim, you're going to find it.
I love fashion. My sisters kind of laughed when I went to do this because I had to dress very formally in my last business at shows, and I didn't wear jeans. Now I own at least, I would say my wardrobe has 40 pieces, including 10 jackets, 10 dresses, probably 16 pairs of jeans, a couple of skirts that I remade, vests, and so forth and so on. Before I was selling denim, I owned a wholesale company that was worldwide, and it was the largest of its type. It was called the Karen Robertson Collection. I think everything gets big and you're ready to move on, so I sold that. And I came up here to research Black history in Frenchtown and organize some information that I gathered through people on Frenchtown. I had quite an interest in that area, and all of the people that played music there and so forth, where Alvis was very involved with music also. And my father had us working when we were very young. He was very successful, but we all had jobs by age 12 or 13, and we did a lot of chores at home. I plan on working forever. I'm hyper. I love the creativity. I love meeting people. Alvis does too. I have a helper, Lauren, who's great with people, and an artist also. There's just so much artistic stuff going on in Tallahassee. So I keep adding to the store and adding and learning every day. And then what doesn't work, we put on clearance. But most of it is getting pretty well organized now. It's just a matter of fitting in all the racks. I've learned a lot in 3 months. I learned that the older really jeans that go in and out as fads don't work. So we try to carry more traditional type jeans, and then people can make them different and creative as they like to on their own. If you're inspired as an artist or some other type thing that's creative, like what you do in documentaries, what I say, if you love what you do, you can tweak it into a business. I have owned at least 15 companies, always involved with art and tweaking tweaking it some way, or fashion. I've always been into fashion design. I have a wool form that I can make my own clothes on that I ordered out of New York. But this way enables me to take something and remake it, which is really fun. I did go to school for fashion, merchandising and fashion, but I didn't ever think that, I thought it was very difficult to open just a retail store. This store attracts all kinds of people, all ages, which makes it very interesting.